Organizations and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. This is the show that comes on at noon on ABC and at 10 o'clock at night on CW21.
You almost got it right.
I almost got it right.
We almost got it right. We got to keep ourselves straight sometimes. And after having 4th of July off on Tuesday, we're all thrown off. I don't know. It feels like a weird Monday, Tuesday, but it's a Thursday.
Oh,
so.
We worked? What do you mean? Some people, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's confused.
That's right. I'm confused, too.
Anyway. All right. Well, first, let's check out our weather.
Happy Thursday to you. Let's take a look at live Doppler 15,000. We do have a very light isolated shower moving right toward the Grand Strand. That's in Horry County. Continuing out of the west and tracking to the east. But for the most part, we are completely dry and seeing quite a bit of sunshine as well. It was a little bit hazy out there this morning. We do have some mid-level stratus clouds, and that'll be really the trend through the afternoon. But that's not the story. The story is the heat and the oppressive humidity and conditions that we're seeing. 101 is what it feels like right now in Florence, 102 there in Darlington, just 100 there in Pennsville, and 100 degrees is what it feels like in North Myrtle Beach as well. So across the entire viewing area, if you're not feeling like you're 98, almost 99 degrees, it feels like 100. And that's going to be the trend as we head through the afternoon, only going to feel hotter as we head toward the peak afternoon hours by 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Feeling like 105 today along the Grand Strand, just exceeding that triple-digit mark as well, 103, 104 toward the PD and the border belt. Now, those are what it feels like, or your heat index values. Your actual temperatures still going to be in the 90s, but approaching the mid-90s and factoring in dew points that are in the low to approaching mid-70s, it just feels oppressive outside. This southwest wind's not helping cool us down by any means, but it will be a little bit breezy out there, winds gusting up to 15 to 20 miles per hour as we head through the afternoon. The latest update with Tropical Depression number 4, this is as of 11 a.m., still really hurting to really increase much in terms of those winds or intensity. 30 miles per hour max sustained winds in this system, but moving very quickly west-northwest at 21 miles per hour now. And as it continues its west-northwest track, it'll likely intensify over the next 24 hours. But after that, the environmental and atmospheric conditions just not really favorable for any development in this system. As it does so, right now still too far away to tell exactly where it goes, but this cone of uncertainty not going to touch any land until really the new models come out over the next 48 hours. But as of right now, not looking like it's going to touch land at all. Looks like it's just going to fall apart, and that's because this upper level vertical wind shear hopefully tearing the top of this system apart, and then it'll collapse by the time it gets to land. Here's your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. 93 for your Thursday, 92 as we head through your Friday. Measurable rainfall likely as we head through Sunday and into next week, but really this unsettled weather pattern going to dominate the next 7 days. Your inland 7-day forecast, 95 for your Thursday, Friday, and heading into your Saturday as well. We will see triple-digit heat index values, not so much just for today, but really over the next 7 days, with rain chances ramping up as we head through Sunday.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. A few things to talk about today before we get starting. Right now, let's talk about my car.
Okay.
All right, Volkswagen of Florence, right there over on Coit Street in Florence. Went over a couple weeks ago and got a new car, traded it in, and I got a white Volkswagen Touareg instead of the black one that I had before. But this one is brand new, and you guys, it's the Wolfsburg edition. If you want a nice car, this is definitely one. Family friendly, very safe, one of the safest SUVs on the market. It's a midsize, but coming for 2018 is the Atlas. That's their full size third row SUV, and I'm telling you guys, it's really nice. I've seen a few of them, so crossing my fingers that maybe I'll get one of those too. Go see John and the guys right there at Volkswagen of Florence.
All right, I was over at my clothing place the other day where I get my clothes. Tracy and Russell both over there. We're talking about the Haberdashery Gentleman Clother. Now, they've been doing making Southern guys look good since 1988. Now, the summer wear is here, so you better stop by and check it out. We're talking about T-shirts by Vineyard Vines, Southern Tide, Frips and Folly, just to name a few. So anything you're looking for, and they also carry a large assortment of swimwear, shorts, and don't forget, you've got to have a beach towel when you go to the beach. And you got to wear your flip-flops. And don't forget sunglasses to help you block out that sun. And you can top it all off with hats and visors. The Haberdasher Gentleman's Clothier is fully stocked to get you ready for the beach. And oh yes, by the way, they rent and sell formal wear if you've got a wedding coming up. Go by the Haberdashery right there in Conway. They have a little bit of everything in there, and they got some good-looking suits, coats, and they've even got shoes. Look at those shoes.
I know, they're really nice.
I'm talking
as
about some good-looking stuff.
Really good stuff. Always keeping you look nice, right,
Yes,
Cecil?
thank you. Thank you.
Very
Helps me
good.
look nice.
Yeah. All right. So we've been doing it for a few weeks, and we've shown some at the end of the week. It is the Where in the World Are Amanda and Cecil? There it is right there. What we want you to do is go to our Facebook page, print that out, take it with you when you go out of town, even if you just go out to dinner. Great way to get the grandkids or friends on TV. At the end of the week, we will show these. We just want to see where in the world Amanda and Cecil have gone, so we can be there in spirit with you.
That's
How about
right.
that? That's
That's
right.
right.
Send those to us, and we will show them at the end of the week. Where in the world have we gone?
That's right. All right, how many people were at the beach on the 4th of July? Well, we're talking about, listen to this now, the salute from the shore, right around 1 o'clock. They came all the way from Little River all the way to Hilton Head. We're talking about some F-16s came by, of course. And there were some older planes, some of the old war planes and all came by, and this was so neat. People were on the beach waving, hollering, screaming, showing the American flag, doing a little bit of everything, and we had a great time. It was a very patriotic 4th of July from Surfside Beach.
That's right. Always a great way to just show, you know, you're being thankful for that. Hey, did you know? I was at the house, my little boy was asleep, and I live right on the salt marsh, so I missed the salute from the shore this year. But I heard it for sure 3 times. Huge planes right over the top of my house.
That's those big jets coming over.
That's right.
All right, today's Thursday, July 6th, and this is Take Your Webmaster to Lunch, and it's also Stay Out of the Sun as much as possible.
You made that up.
You don't know that.
I think I've had enough sun for a little while. So
1945, I got to do this one. Burt Ward, he's 72 years old, the original Robin in the Batman TV series back in the 60s. Before fame now, listen to this. He was the youngest professional ice skater at 2 years old. Go ahead, Robin.
How about that? All right, 1946, there he is, Sylvester Stallone, 71 years old. 1976, Rocky for 6 movies, Cliffhangers, The Expendables 1, 2, and 3, Copland, Spy Kids 3D.
You know, I look a little bit like him, don't I?
Sure.
I don't? Okay. All right, 1979, Kevin Hart. He's 38 years old. This is a funny dude. Movies right along 1 and 2, Laugh at My Pain, and reality show The Real Husbands of Hollywood.
All right, so let's talk about today in history. It was this day in 1957 that John Lennon and Paul McCartney were introduced to one another.
And after that,
history was made.
History was
That's
made, I'm telling you. And in 1964, in London, the Beatles' first film. On this date, A Hard Day's Night premiered at the Pavilion Theater. All right. For the know-it-all department, you ready?
I haven't read it, so.
All right, I know you have. What recording artist has sold the most records? Anybody know? Nobody?
Take a guess.
Take a guess.
Wait, what'd you say?
Who?
She said Elvis.
That was close. The Beatles, 265 million. Elvis was second with 210 million, and Michael Jackson with 175 million.
Woo,
so the Beatles have
It's a Beatles kind of day. Did you see that?
Did you notice? The Beatles beat the King.
That's all right. The Beatles are pretty awesome.
King's still alive. I'm digging him. That's it from the Know-It-All department today.
Got a great show lined up, and we'll be right back.
You're talking about flowers now. A Oak Farms puts it all together. They do all the flowers here.
That's right.
And every time Amy comes, she asks me, have I been touching the flowers?
That's because they're dying.
I do not touch them anymore.
Just kidding. You talk to the flowers.
I talk to them now.
Maybe we shouldn't talk to them then.
Just nothing. That's right. Amy, tell us a little bit about A Oak Farms.
We do interior plants, exterior plants, holiday decorations, parties. We do it all.
And the cool thing about it is, you know, when you're getting ready for an event, all they have to do is call you. You can come in, look at the space, and it's fully customizable, whatever
Correct.
they want, and they take it down as well.
Hey, and
Take it away.
And they take
away.
care of it. Now, we have a lot of flowers and plants in here in the studio, and they come in, I think, twice a week now, I think, and maybe 3, I don't know. But they come in all the time. They're always watering the flowers, trimming them up, and making them look good. All right, what are we looking at, Amy?
We're looking at some exterior flowers. Now we're looking at interior. You know, I mean, flowers inside are clearing your oxygen, making the environment a little bit more welcoming and homey feeling. Exterior, of course, it's your first impression.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, okay, it's hot. We all know that. It is extremely hot outside.
Yes.
What does that mean for sunflowers, even full sun flowers? How
Yes,
many times
they-
a day are you supposed to be watering those?
2 to 3, 4 times, depending on what type of flower you have. If you have a sun patient, they want to be watered at least 4 times a day. They like
Wow.
lots of water. Otherwise, they'll go limp. Water them within 20 minutes, they'll perk back up.
All right, now, is there a certain time you do? Sometimes say it's too hot, don't put water on your grass or whatever. I don't know.
Well, we like you to water before the sun comes up.
Yeah.
And then when the sun goes down. If it's extremely hot, water within the afternoon also, but you have to water for a longer period of time because it evaporates.
Before the sun comes up, like 6:30 in the morning?
Yeah, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
I'm probably going to miss that watering. I'm going to
We're
go to
going
the
to have to
next
hire
one.
Amy for that one, I
That's what
think.
we call irrigation.
Oh, I have one of those.
Irrigation.
I have one
You
of
have them
that.
in
I
your
have
pots?
that.
You have-
No, I don't have my flowers.
Hey, and you know, a lot
we
of
do
people
that.
have the water globes. Are those good? The globes you put in the...
If you want to fill them 4 or 5 times a day, sure.
Okay, well then never mind.
Yeah, they're great for inside.
Great for inside.
Inside.
Okay,
I don't
indoor
recommend them
plants.
outside.
All right, now-
Irrigation is the way to go.
Amy, what are y'all working on right now? Okay, we're in the middle of summer.
Still putting in plants, flowers, landscape beds. Resorts are still renovating and still redoing outside.
All right, if I wanted to buy some flowers, what would it be best to put out right now?
Sun patients, vinca. Vinca likes a little less water than sun patients, so if you don't want to water all the time, go with the vinca.
Go with a Vinca Cecil.
That's good.
Pentas, Angelonia, potato
Okay.
vine.
I'm going with those. All right,
Just
well, Amy,
color.
thank you so much. Tell them how they can get in touch with you.
843-685-9840.
Check it out online. A Oak Farms.
A Oak Farms.
Can
That's
you
right.
believe it?
Thanks,
She's
Amy.
always here at 3 minutes till noon before we start the show. Today I walked in at 20 minutes till and she was sitting there.
She just
Never
wanted
again.
She wanted
Never
to
again.
visit for a little while.
That's it.
All right, we got
Thanks,
a lot
Amy.
more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
And Company Live. All right, we're talking about Core Fitness. Judy is here. We're going to talk a little bit about CrossFit. She was saying a lot of people don't know that there is a gymnastics element involved in CrossFit. I didn't know, but apparently she took the class and she's sore. So
Hey,
we're going to figure it out.
Well, we got to find out a little bit about it. Tell us.
I know a lot of people look at CrossFit and they see the guys lifting tons of weights, and that is definitely a component, the strength training, but there's also the cardio component.
Yes.
And then there's the gymnastics, and not gymnastics like you see, you know, flipping on mats, although we do a lot of that.
Wow.
And we have this new class that we just started offering, and we have this student here from Russia. His name is Ivan, and he's teaching 2 gymnastic classes a week at Core Fitness. 7:30 in the morning on Wednesdays and 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday evenings, and it is amazing. It's a great class, and I am sore.
But it's because it's
It was a
working
good-
muscles that
Yes.
you
Yeah.
don't always work on a normal basis, even
Yes.
though you're very, very fit.
And it was simple things, things that you feel like you're playing games on the floor, like little bear crawls, but doing it in different ways than maybe I've done before. More straight legs and
Sure.
really changing the way you hold your hand position and teaching you how to do things like a cartwheel that maybe you haven't done in a long time, and then cartwheeling up on the wall and doing handstand push-ups. So
Yeah.
really fun stuff.
It woke up all the muscles
Oh, yeah.
that you hadn't been
Oh, yeah.
using.
She said, "Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're awake now." Everything at Core Fitness, the restaurant's still
Yeah,
in
how
there
that-
doing
how's that
well.
going?
Yes, Organically Good is an amazing restaurant. They're doing great, awesome food. You know, protein pancakes, have egg white wraps in the morning, all
Fantastic.
kinds of snacks. So yeah, they're doing
Y'all have the
awesome.
healthy
Right.
milkshakes too, don't you?
Healthy milkshakes.
Milkshakes.
Yes. Protein shakes.
Protein shakes. If somebody wants to get involved in the gymnastics class with Ivan, just give you guys a call. How does that work?
Yep, give us a call or go to the website and we can give you the information. But we're right there on Robert Gerson Parkway, kind of near the Pelican Stadium, 1141 Robert Gerson Parkway.
And
There it
anybody
is.
can try that class?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
There
So
it is
to
right there.
anyone.
Get in touch. Judy, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All
Thanks,
right.
Judy.
Yes.
All right, you guys stick around. We'll be right back. Right, we're back and talking about the Robeson County Agricultural Fair in Lumberton. It is coming up, and you guys, we're out there all the time. It's such a fun time.
It is. It's a great event. Now, it comes
right.
up September 28th through October 7th, and there'll be a lot of stuff. We're going to be there for a live show. I think it's a Tuesday.
Correct.
On that Tuesday, we're going to
That's
be
right.
there.
We
And-
have the
Special,
children there,
yeah.
Special Needs Day, And that's a fabulous day. And I can tell you from the old days, they still remember you, Cecil.
It's unbelievable, isn't
You
it?
have a ball when you're there, you and Amanda, and it's great to have you there, too.
Well, it's good to do that. Now, there's something different this year. You know, the fair, let's talk a little bit about the fair. Oh, no, we're going to talk a little bit about this new thing about pot art. That's not what you're thinking, people, that you're watching.
Cecil.
No, all right, talk about pot art.
That's correct. It's something that we're promoting. Take your clay pots, turn them upside down, paint them, make characters out of them,
Oh, cool.
and enter them in the fair. Now, not just pot art, but you can do anything.
There it is, look at that.
Yeah, it's fun. It would be nice to bring it, and you could win a prize. You can win a blue ribbon, take home some money for entering. Bring antiques. Look around your house. There's things there that you can enter into the fair that are so much fun. We offer over $25,000 in premium money for the winners. Now,
Very cool.
You can't win, you can't take home money if you don't enter. So
That's
we're encouraging everybody to start looking now, because September will be here before you know it. And we're looking for all of the entries to come into our home exhibit area, in the livestock area. If you raise livestock, bring that. Plus, we've got some of the most fabulous entertainment for everybody that comes. And Cecil, I'd say this with all sincerity, $7 entry fee to get into the gate. This year, we're doing something special.
Okay.
First day is free.
Free? Wait a minute, everybody?
Everybody gets in free
That's
on the
awesome.
first Thursday. And we've got a sponsor, our Sanderson Farms, who is one of our newest corporate people in Lumberton. They've just built a fabulous plant. They're sponsoring free day at the fair. The first day is free.
That is amazing.
That's fantastic.
There is no reason why anybody can say they can't afford to go to the fair. So we've got that. We've got Rocket the Robot coming back.
Yeah, he's great.
Boy.
We've got lions and tigers coming back this year. Everybody loves the lions and tigers. We've got the dinosaurs coming. There's something fun for everybody. We got the petting zoo. I mean, so many things. And of course, we've got to recover from last year's flood.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
we
right.
lost two days last year.
That's right.
And the year before, we lost 6 days with the rains. But this year,
It's going to be
gonna be
good.
a good year.
you're going to predict that we're not going to have any rain, and that's what we're looking
Our
for.
meteorologists are going to do that. I promise you they
And
are.
of course, you know what our mascot's name is Fair Weather. So we're looking for fair weather to come September
I
the
love it.
28th. Get those items together. Fair
Get
will
'em
be
in.
right around the corner. Bring them out and enter them.
Okay.
We'll start taking items on Sunday before
Okay.
the fair opens. It's going to be a great day.
Cole, always a
Fantastic.
pleasure, my
Thank
friend.
you very
Always
much.
a pleasure.
That's right.
And we
All
will
right.
see you up
We'll
there
be
for
there.
the fair.
We'll be there.
Thank you.
Y'all stick around.
Back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we're talking about a Thursday right now, but there's always something going on in Conway.
Absolutely.
Hillary's here.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Conway Alive, July 8th. Hillary, tell us about
It
it.
is the Beat the Heat walking tour of downtown Conway, and I think it's appropriately named, especially with
Yes.
what is going on outside right
It
now.
is so hot.
But we do it every July, and we do an 8 a.m. historic walking tour of downtown Conway. Because you can come and schedule different tours of the historic district throughout the year, but this is a special one early in the morning. The tour is a little over a mile long. It takes about an hour and 15 minutes, and you're going to see a lot of the different historic sites in downtown, maybe go through some of the places that you've not seen before in our downtown district. And there's just some neat little corners. Beside our city hall, for example, there's a fountain that we got from the city of Charleston for $25.
love
It used
it.
to be on our main street, and the horses would drink from the bottom of the fountain, and the townsfolk would get a drink from the top. So, you know, and a day like today, we might even find some of the town folks, you know, in the fountain. No, I'm
In
just
the fountain,
joking.
yes.
But it's just a great way to learn more about our downtown.
City Hall.
It's $5. You can register in advance at conwayalive.com, or you can come up on Saturday morning and pay then. But
Fantastic.
yeah, it's just
well, and it's great, you know, locals just to get a little more flavor of what the town's
Oh,
about,
yeah.
but also for tourists, you know, if you want to take a little break from the beach, come on out,
well,
check it out.
and I always say it's a great way to impress your friends, because if they come to visit, then you can pretend like you know everything. Yeah,
Looky here.
I happened to be reading the other day. But yeah, come see us on
Very
Saturday
cool.
morning.
There's always such history, rich history,
Yeah.
you know, around once you really dive into it a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's really neat to do
It's very
that.
interesting, and
Yeah.
you can learn all those
Y'all
little
got a
tidbits.
beautiful church right down from your office.
The Kingston
Yeah,
Presbyterian.
it's beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. And they just
Yeah.
did a lot of work on their steeple as well. They have just done some great improvements, and that's the home of our original village burial grounds as well.
Yep.
So those
That's the kind of stuff I'm talking
Those
about.
graveyards date back to the beginning of our town. So
Very
We-
You have to come on
we-
the tour to learn more.
That's right. See to get
Yeah,
on the
that
tour.
was just a little tease for you.
All right. Tell them when. Tell them when.
That's this Saturday, 8 a.m., and we meet at the Conway Visitor Center at the corner of 5th and Main.
That's a little cost. What? $5?
$5.
$5.
$5.
Bring your own water jug or whatever.
Bring some
And some
water.
tennis shoes.
Yeah, well, I mean, tennis shoes, but water, please.
Yes, water, please. Well, guess what, Hillary?
You get to wave goodbye
You get to
today.
wave
No,
goodbye
no, yeah,
today.
when
Not yet.
did
We'll
you
tell you when.
get-
All right,
That's
we've
right.
had a great time. It's going to be tomorrow's Friday.
It sure is.
Woo,
The
that's the
weekend,
weekend is
is
here.
coming, and National Fried Chicken Day
That
is
is it.
tomorrow. We are celebrating with
Bojangles beer.
Bojangles.
Tell them bye, everybody.
All right,
See you
bye-bye.
later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC